Hey, Bits and Bytes! Welcome to another Patreon Q&A session where the patrons over on
patreon.com/Kakujo.
They ask me questions and then I answer them. So the first set comes from Lane. What headset do you use? Use the Astro Gaming A40 headset. I hate their customer service and I would not buy another headset from them. But, I mean, it says something that I've had this since like 2009, 2010. What? Lily, it's not your time yet. Lily really wants to ask questions, so we'll have you in at the end, alright? How did you meet Stumped? It's not a... I don't think I've ever met anyone in some, like, crazy romantic needs-to-be-made-into-a movie way. Like, Tenoria just met her. Lily just met her. The Stumps, just, Price reached out to me and was like, hey, you wanna do a collab with something? And I was super nervous. I had, like, tried to set up a couple collaborations before that, and they always fell through because the people were in separate time zones, and it's like, I'm still a Melvin when it comes to collaborations. I'm so nervous, and I don't like meeting new people. I don't like dealing with, because, a lot of the personalities out there, they get by on being, jerks and stuff, and I just don't know if we're gonna mesh well. I took a chance, and, they were on time and on schedule, didn't cancel or ask to reschedule. Everything worked out, and then the rest is history. Then we physically met at PAX Prime, and that was fun. I wish I had more time, because we didn't have like a rental car or anything like that there. I got like a cab back to the hotel, and it was like really far away, and that cab ride was $70-some odd. And so I was like, I'm not doing that again. Next time I go to a PAX thing, I'm getting a rental car. What is the story behind Lily's name? I like the name. I've always liked the name Lily. That's it.
The girls like to call me Lily Lacey.
Yeah, because your name's Lily Lacey. Okay? You're the old LCL, Lily Chai Lacey. Will you draw cool Overwatch fan art of the match we played together?
Yes.
Lily, I'm answering these questions. Stop it. Overwatch is weird. Like, you can join parties, but you can also, like, join someone's game or something like that. And if we played together, I'm being a huge jerk here. I realize I didn't know we played together. I'm sorry. If you tell me about it, though, I will draw a little doodle of it, sure. What's the difference between a Hippo and a Zippo? A Hippo, you can't light a cigarette with it. And if you tried really hard, it's just that the thing is they're wet. I'm sure they'd give it the old college try if they weren't wet all the time. What? Lily!
You left this right here. I wanted this. I asked you last time. Today.
You want this right here? Well, then stop interrupting my Q&A video, okay?
30 seconds.
Wait, it's open. You just have some. What are you doing here? Get out of here! Go away! These next set of questions come from Vasquestion. You still refuse to play video games with me? I don't refuse, I just don't have any more slots in the play games with Kakujo Patreon thing. If I had put more slots out there, I would have no time to do anything. And I already don't have enough time for myself. You know what happens to an entertainer type guy whenever they don't get time to creatively or just lazily recharge themselves? They become stale. They become weird and bored and stuff, and I've gotten so dangerously close to that. In fact, right now is mostly because I went to sleep on time last night for once. I'm not underslept and overcoffeed today, just probably overcoffeed. I went to bed on time, but I just laid there in bed for like 3 hours just thinking about random stuff, and I finally fell asleep and had a dream about Russia bombing us, and then I had to escape through a McDonald's play tunnel. It was... I wish I could get some proper sleep. When are you going back to Subnautica? There's been so many changes and updates. Soon it will be V1 and you'll get a cute fish to high five with. What? Well, when it goes to V1, I think I might have said this at the last episode I did, but when it goes to V1, Subnautica, sure, I would like to go back to it. It's just, I got really burnt by their lack of change notes. Change notes, because they were like, yeah, well, see this? We use this special online service to keep track of all the things that we've changed. You can track it down to the minute little boring things that no one cares about. Not a single mention of them moving a essential, crucial ore. I couldn't think of a word that appropriately conveyed how important this ore was, but I guess we'll go with crucial. And they moved it, they didn't say anything about it. So yeah, V1. This is V1. Whatever happened to Minecraft? Not enough hype? I was having a lot of issues with Fraps, which I used to use to record Minecraft, and then when I had to reinstall Windows last time, I had this weird, like, CPU desync thing going on, and it would, like, desync the video and the audio, and there was no way to recover it. So, it changed, you know, editing a 10-minute Minecraft video, which would take, like, 30 minutes to an hour if I'm, you know, chugging along. It went from that to, like, a 3-hour ordeal because I had constantly changed it every, like, 5 seconds to cut it back and forth, and then Stardew Valley came out. So those two things kind of killed Minecraft for a little while. But it could come back, you know. I'm mainly waiting for, like, a few really good new core mods to come out. I'm tired of playing with Buildcraft and Industrial Craft. Like, I know I didn't really feature them much on the YouTube channel, but, like, on there was a Kakucraft fan server a while back, and they had all those mods, and I put so much time into that. So, I mean, Botania's nice, but it's, like, poorly documented, and I know the creator wants it like that for some reason. But, no, if there could be a mod that would be big, but also have a decent tutorial, that's not just reading about... That's what I hate about Botania, is because they give you a book. They give you a book, and you're supposed to read through it, and you still learn jack crap. You still have to go online and look up a wiki, and at last, the official wiki, like, the author pretty much intentionally obscures wiki information. So, you know, I like to learn about these things, so that way I don't get, like, 80% of my comments being, like, the entire comment section of the Binding of Isaac series, with, like, how did you not know this? How did you not? You didn't water them and give them the fertilizer! Magic. When commission's coming back? I don't know. It's also a time thing. I like doing commissions. I like drawing. I, do need some income because Portland rent hikes are hitting us really bad this year, so I'll work on that. When will you take my money for a Callie and Mary picture? Are these too many questions? Nah, it's cool. The next set of questions come from Lavelane. It's Lavelane again. He says, addendum. Any recommended brands or models for a rice cooker? Ours is starting to go out and gets that nasty cooked mat at the bottom lately. And I remember you mentioning yours was nice, but also on its last leg. I only buy Zojirushi brands. That's the only one I've really ever had, and every Japanese woman that I met through my grandma's swears by Zojirushi. Yeah, if I were still in Tulsa, I could probably just send you one, because my grandma's always has, like, this rotating back stock of, like, Zojirushi models that her friends were like, I got a new one here, you can have this one that still works. And I'm like, why'd you get a new one? And they're like, it's a rice cooker. I guess that's just what Japanese women just buy for them, to just splurge on a rice cooker, which is just profiling themselves, basically. They gotta stop this. Do you think you'll pick up either Sun or Moon, or neither? I'm gonna get probably Moon. Tenorio is having nothing to do with it anymore. She doesn't want to play another Pokemon game until they change it up. She's kind of... I mean, I understand where she's coming from, but, you know, I'm not, like, super excited about it. If I don't get it on day one, like, I'm not going to be that bugged by it. If I had a capture card for my 3DS and I could, you know, upload videos of it to YouTube, I would actually do that, though. Because, you know, that's part of the fun of Pokemon, is being able to share in it with other people. And I mean, just adding that aspect to any game, depending on who you are, of course, your mileage may vary, just kind of increases the value of the game to me. And, I don't really have that anymore, you know. Back in the day, you could just link up the old Game Boys, you know, you could do hold the infrared thing and just don't move it, or else your ladybug's gonna get lost in the ether. When will you take Vaz's money for a Mary and Callie? Oh wait, sorry. It's not a question. The next set of questions come from Fast Question. Come on, guys, addendum. Yeah, when? At some point. This next question, which comes from a different person, is Trevor Bergeron. They ask, I've really enjoyed your Metroid Prime series on Shine Sparkers. Thank you. Shine Sparkers is a Metroid fan group. The owner of it, reached out to me and was like, hey, will you do a Metroid Prime Let's Play for a channel? And that was back when I was, like, super small, and I was like, yeah, sure, like, whatever. And we did the entire thing, and it was fun, but I haven't done it. I've been meaning to do other ones since. But the rest of their question is, would you ever play the second or third games of that series? Yeah, absolutely. I know it's debated on which one I should play, 2 or 3, if I should skip, you know, 2 or whatever, but I'll probably just go in chronological order just for the sake of keeping things simple. But, I don't know, I keep telling myself I'll go back to older games, maybe not, you know, not hot off the press games, once we get to a slow point in games releases, but it just feels like good games have been being released one after the other for like a year now, and it needs to stop. Backlogs think of the backlogs! Backlogs everywhere are being neglected right now. I can't play Metroid Prime 2. I haven't even put a dent in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Not that I'm missing out on much, apparently. It's kind of generic looking. I haven't beat Lost The Last of Us. I've been meaning to beat Lost Planet 3. This is all Stardew Valley's fault. The next set of questions come from Woofy. So what's your current decompression game nowadays? Overwatch. But if I have bad games, then it does the opposite of that, and then I have to go lie down and like read one of my comics or something. How's things going now that you're reaching summer break? Lily's not actually out of school yet. She will be very soon though. And we have it planned for her to be able to go to some summer camps and all that, just something to keep her busy, because last summer was awful. We didn't get out much at all, and Lily and I both got horrible cabin fever, developed all these anxiety problems, and then once she started school, things slowly went back to normal, and just, ugh. Yeah, I dread summer vacation. Even as a kid, I dreaded summer vacation, because I would get bored, wouldn't be allowed to go outside, wouldn't be allowed to have friends over, or play with friends, would be grounded from everything. We would just sit there and do nothing. And boredom breeds anxiety. Or rather, it lets it out, or something. I don't know, I don't like being bored. My brain needs stuff. Kind of a callback to chiptunes. Was that Love Everlasting album more up your alley as far as chiptunes go, or not so much? I don't know what Love Everlasting is. I will now put it into YouTube, and I will now listen to it live! For your enjoyment. Okay, so this, I don't know if this is it, but this is Love Everlasting, DDR Kirby, Lonely Rolling Star, which is a tribute, they say, to the Black Box by Ivy and Surashu. They themselves, this song was a tribute to Katamari, Lonely Rolling Star. Can DDR Kirby do that? I think after a while, you just kind of copying off people. Last set of questions come from Hal Fackler. Can you tell me happy birthday? It's my birthday on the 15th. Oh, happy birthday, Hal Fackler. I hope you have a good one. I hope you can enjoy yourself and not have too much pressure and whatnot. Any new merch? Yeah. Also, Eric, put a link in the description. You can go to my current Redbubble store as it is now. I'm planning on adding some more stickers to it. What kind of things would you like to see on there? I have a pretty good amount of freedom on what I can put up there. I can put make anything into a sticker. You can put stuff on mugs, pillows, shirts, what have you. I have a lot of ideas. I just don't know. I mean, with me being as small as I am, I don't know what you would actually like, you know, because usually whenever I make a shirt, I only sell about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 of them, and it's like a lot of work I put into these shirts, so it's like, I want to make sure that I at least hit that target. I at least want to make sure I sell like 4 shirts. Oh god, or maybe 5 shirts. Now before we get on to Lily's questions, we'll answer a couple non-patron questions. This one comes from Bezacraft. They ask, where is our well-deserved cat video? I don't have a smartphone or a camera that can do video. Otherwise, yeah, there'd be some videos of our cat doing stuff. Sorry. I feel like I've answered this before. Be patient. I'll bring the cat. I'll get a smartphone event. I just don't like smartphones. Or rather, I do. But that's the problem, you know. I've got this phone, and it works. Look at it. It does, it says stuff, it does things, it's nice. Also, when I'm outside, I can be all like, you know? I don't think anyone thinks it's cool, but it feels satisfying. This question comes from Kickbutt. It involves Lily, actually. Ugh. Lily! Alright, Lily. So first, one of the B&Bs here, they have a question for you. They ask, how did you get to be so cool?
Because I've been crazy all day.
Yep. Just all day. Then a wizard came out and was like, you've been too crazy. I'm gonna curse you with the curse of cool. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember what color his hat was? You're terrible at this.
It was like gray.
Whoa, man. Why are we both so out of it today? This question comes from Gabodzia Gabi. They ask, what's your favorite game of all time? I don't know really what it is.
Mine is Minecraft.
Alright, well you're 6. Do you have a question for me?
Why does a chicken go on a scarf?
On a scarf? And are its feet tired?
He wants to scribble everywhere.
Wants to scribble? Why?
Because he wants scratches to poop his pants on.
Why?
That way he can make his poop kind of shrimpy.
Why?
Because it's just how it works.
Why? That's enough for now. Everyone, thanks for watching. If you want to ask questions, you can support me on patreon.com/Kakujomics. You can help me by contributing a small amount per month and keep us doing what we're doing. You know, keep us worry-free. Well, less worry, right? There's no such thing as worry-free. Except unless you're Lily. Are you worried about anything? Do you have anything on your mind? Do you worry about stuff, Lily? Do you worry about stuff? Alright, that answers.
Yes.
What?
I worry about your teen beard.
Me too, sometimes. A lot of people do. In fact, it's a little lopsided right now. Let's see if we can get this back over there. Yeah, there we go.
Sonic the Hedgehog!
Tell the bits and bytes goodbye.
Goodbye, farts!
See you next Q&A video. You're not allowed back on this show ever again.